If you guys did not watch this Blood of the Dawnwalker event with us yesterday, it was total trash IMO. Dawnwalker game, okay, so if you don't know what Dawnwalker is, so it's from the developer Rebel Wolves, okay? And Rebel Wolves is a developer that got established by a bunch of basically CD Projekt Red developers and leads and designers and stuff like that, right? So this is a studio. Team has years of experience working on some of, you can see right here, the most critically acclaimed video games of all time. Co-created titles such as Witcher 3, Cyberpunk, and many others. Decided to create our own studio, run it in our own terms. Chief among them, the team comes first always. Happy people make great games. Da 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 da. We'll see. I can't remember. They've been working on this game for roughly like 4 years now, or something like that, I think. Right? Okay. Basically, the first game they're coming out with is this Blood of the Dawnwalker. Okay, and the only thing we'd seen of it up to this point was this. This is basically all we had seen up until yesterday. Was like these images, right? Something along these lines. Wow, why did that link get in there all weird? So, you know, there was basically what we knew was that it was going to be some kind of vampire-esque game, right? And, you know, people were kind of hyped because obviously this is a studio being built off of people that have worked on The Witcher. They've worked on Cyberpunk. They probably know what they're doing. So, you know, it's worth keeping track of at the very least and seeing what comes out of this, right? Well, yesterday they held what was this kind of event, right? To showcase, yo, Cash, what's up? Dawnwalker, Texas Ranger. Bro, that's great. Nice, I love it. So they held this event and we watched it at the end of the day yesterday, and it was horrible, in my opinion. It was terrible. So what they did was, the beginning of it was a bunch of flipping yapping, right? From the hosts of it into some of the developer leads and stuff that were basically just talking to each other. They weren't even talking to a camera. They were like walking through some environment, talking to each other about the game and stuff a little bit, but it was just boring, dude. And then they showed a cinematic trailer, and it was like, okay, the cinematic trailer was cool, but they kept telling us, stick around till the end for gameplay, stick around till the end for gameplay. Bro, it was like 10 seconds. It was like 10 seconds of gameplay. It literally showed nothing. They basically baited everybody into watching some bull crap. It was terrible. The whole god dang showcase was just either the hosts blabbing about bullcrap, or it was them showing recorded video of the developers talking to each other about what they liked about the game, right? They showed one cinematic trailer, and then the gameplay they promised everybody was next to nothing. It was terrible. It sucked. I don't know why they felt like they needed to do a flippin' showcase right now and then bait people with like, we're gonna show you gameplay. No, they didn't show gameplay. It was terrible, dude. It sucked. It was so flippin' bad. The whole time we were watching it too, I was like, I think there's a huge issue in the industry about these companies knowing who their audience is. They do understand, right? They understand that most of us as game players, our attention spans are flipping non-existent, basically, right? Our ability to pay attention to anything that is not, you know, grabbing our attention on the constant is quite rough. And all they did the whole time was show these videos of people walking around together, like talking to each other about what they liked about the game and stuff like that. And didn't really show us anything about the game. It was one of the worst flippin' showcase events for a game I've ever seen in my life. I don't know what they were thinking, dude. It was so bad. It was terrible.